Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to chat with you guys about, in my opinion, why extreme frugality isn't right for me personally. Let's get started and talk about it. I always say this, I'm going to start off saying this. I always call it personal finance. There's many fabulous, wonderful, frugal channels on YouTube, and there are all different types of spending plans, and you see some people that are really extremely frugal, some people that are more moderate. Everyone is different and depends on so many factors. That's why I always say personal finance, right? Well, I'm going to share with you guys why I don't feel that lifestyle is for me currently. And the first reason is, for me, I find that there are a lot of rules that come along with it. And there's just so many, and there's a lot of videos out there. Hey, I've done videos like this, things I no longer buy. And whenever I say that or see those kind of videos, for me, I kind of feel like then I'm placing all these rules of things that I'm, quote, not allowed to buy anymore. And for me to cut something out because it no longer brings me value, that I'm okay with. But for cutting out just to save money, unless it's something like I said, that's not bringing me value, I really don't want to have to cut everything that I enjoy out of my life, unless it's something I need to do. So I kind of feel like it comes with a lot of rules. Number two, it kind of causes me quite a bit of stress because I end up comparing myself to other people, because I've had a lot of people that have come on the channel over the years that say you're not frugal at all, and then I've had some people say, hey, you need to live a little, you know, you're way too frugal. I kind of think of me as more middle of the road, and that's what I like. Now, I will say this. If I were to lose a job or something were to happen, I am the first person to pull in the reins, and I can go extreme frugal really quickly. I already have a backup extreme frugal bare bones budget ready to go if I need to, and I know how to do it. But it's not something I'd want to do long term if I have that choice, okay? And number three, another huge thing that people need to realize is that if you, and it depends on what frugality is. Frugality to one person may be very different to someone else. But many people think if you're frugal that you're doing more things for yourself. You're not paying for convenience. Example, you're going to do a lot of your own repairs. You're going to probably do your own housework, your own yard work. You may even cut your own hair. Now, I'm not saying that's the case in all cases, but many times frugality, many people do more for themselves. They don't pay for convenience. They cook from scratch. That seems to be a very popular belief anyway, okay? That may not be for everyone. Like I said, this could mean very different things to different people. So I kind of feel like in order to really be extremely frugal, it is going to take more time. You know, they say time versus money. And so it would take more dedication and more time and doing more for myself. And I do pay for some services, such as the yard work, for example, okay? Another thing is if I'm always thinking about frugality and I'm obsessed with it constantly, I can end up being fearful, obsessive, ruminating thoughts. I can end up worrying about, you know, future possible things that could happen in the future, you know, because a lot of times when you see people that are extremely frugal, not everyone, they can end up really worrying about what's going to happen with the economy. And so for my life, I'm just taking things day by day and doing the very best I can in all areas. That just works better for me. And then, which brings me to the last thing. I would rather find ways to make more money because I find that gives me more freedom. And with that being said, I kind of enjoy being able to kind of spoil some people sometimes. Example, I had a dear friend that came in from Midland, Texas, and she hasn't had one of these in a while. I took her out and I treated her to a pedicure. And I really enjoyed doing that. And she's done very kind things for me as well. And I'm not saying if you're frugal, you can't do things like that. But a lot of times what I've noticed about extreme frugality is seems to be more rules. That's kind of what I'm noticing. Let me know if you think I'm wrong about that. Some people live extremely frugal lifestyles because they love it and they thrive off it and they enjoy that lifestyle, and they have goals that they want to meet, financial goals, like could be paying off a house or saving for something. So they're cutting back on a lot of things to make that happen, financial goals. Or some people live an extremely frugal lifestyle because they feel they don't have the choice, or a combination of both. We're all a little bit different. Let me know what you guys think about the topic of extreme frugality. Do you consider yourself in the extreme when it comes to frugality? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I sure hope to see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye, everybody.